going to happen? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Low heavy. Neither of them willing to back off here. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes the chance to hurt him. Very solid corner switch. Taking stock. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity in a dire situation. It can get so. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Neither of them willing to back off here. Brushes that off and keeps going. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. A quick breather. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Blocks it. Gets the throw out of the hula kick. Smart aggressive play there. What'll happen here? Looking for a chance. Are they going to be able to overpay? Oh! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Gets the crosser. Rattles them with a beautifully placed jumper. Player 2 has the life lead. He's got a small life lead, but it's not over. Not shy with the grab. This is the range where things get messy. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Slices the ankle. Both fighters planning something? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on the... Oh, the throw connects! What'll happen here? Scrapping it out up close. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Going in? Closes in! Back, the low kick hits! Knocked them out of the air! Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that flatline zone! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with! They're still hungry! Both sides stepping up for the rematch! Jumps up! Parries the attack, and parrying attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Decides to go in with the target combo. Big counter! Alright, what's coming up next? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The grab misses. In there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Dashes forward. The parry fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Throw leaves them wide open. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Still slugging it out at this range. Quick break throws them. Are we gonna see a comeback? Oh, the ground impact hit for a punish. Oh, here we go. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Goes for the arrow. Who's gonna take it? They trade hits. Okay, here we go.
Fighting round. Special versus frontline. Casual match. Casual match. Special versus practice. Versus practice. Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Nowhere to run.
This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Opts for the throw. Definitely shuts out the jump in.
First online. Casual match. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Let us begin.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Good anti-air. Wow, shut down. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. That was a solid anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Parries the attack. Player 10 to throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Drop their eye on the air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Pepper's was looking to impress with this sweeper. Yo, kicking off their facial features with a Hayoku. Follows up with KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Holds out with the block. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Taking stock. Got their eye on the air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Get some. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks them with the projectile. Will this super art connect? The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Hits them with a stop and pop. The no-fly zone. The low kick hits. Player 1 holding on to the threat it cleanly. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
We gotta do this. Come on. This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Saw that jumping coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Nice stuff. They timed their parry to activate just as the jumping was coming and triggered the perfect parry. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Taking stock. Player 1 did KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Both looking to establish air superiority. Parries the attack. Chin right kick for a mix-up. Looks to drop him to earth. Smart play there to go for the air support. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Still scrapping for control of the space. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. In there! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. From upstairs. They block the overhead and combo with the target combo. Still slugging it out here. Knockdown. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Big counter. The super doesn't hit. Will this super art connect? Sure you can. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Blocks. Throws them. Oh, here he comes. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Escapes the corner. What are they gonna do? Crowns him from above. Dragon Blast. Breaks through with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Open meets them air to air. What's that on? The throw whiffs. Picks up the counter. This is going to be, he digs in deep to get that drive in. Plenty of health, full gauges, turning it right up with the super. Will this super art do anything? Oh, the throw connects. Player 1 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. Both sides getting ready. Drive parry. A jump? Jinrai? It is over! Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Showtime, baby! This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Rolling Soba. And the throw ends the round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Dashes. Allows them to negate the block. Hits them with a stop and block. Were they baiting them into that? That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Gets scooped from down low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. This is gonna be bad news. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Burns the gauge to turn up the heat. Low heavy. Are we gonna see a comeback? The corner throw ends it. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
I'm number one. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. Lots of aggression from both sides. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Can't tech the throw? Takes a trip. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Life lead opens up. Anything could happen here. Jumps up. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps. Gets the jump in. Fires on the Shiku Hadouken. Going in. Now, can they going on the offensive? Jumps in. What'll happen? Hits him with a stop and pop. Good read with that low escape. Both fighters planning something? Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Clutch anti-air. Drives it back, misses. Gotta do better than that. Oh my God, the KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Nice cross-up. Checks him with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Close him. What's next? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Long low attack hits. Very solid corner switch. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Are we good? Hold your breath. Were they baiting them into that? Jumps up, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Jumps in. Gets them with the anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Jingu Hadouken! Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Hits them with a stop and block. The throw missed. Looking for a chance. Both fighters planning something? Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That drive impact is blocked. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Goes for the throw. All right. Snares them. Rattles them with a beautifully placed jump in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Impact's a no-go. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Feeling out the spacing. Going on the offensive? Oh, talk about overextending. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 brushes that off and keeps going. They're thinking of scoring big off this kick, throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? And they create an opportunity for themselves. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Finds the target. Get out of nowhere. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Ready? Then show me.
This will be a good fight.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Low kicks are a no-go. Burnout is triggered. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? All right, what's coming up next? Somehow pushes back all the way, goes for the super arc? From up above. Takes a trip. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this tense. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 is blocking that drive KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Overdrive art? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Jumps up, reaches out with a lightning kick. Player hits him with a stop and pop. Gets the bar out of his torso. Going in, creates an opening with a low heavy.
My turn.
Player 2 has the deck stacked, reads the jumper perfectly. Can they create an opportunity for them? This is gonna hurt. KO! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Grabs him. Throw whips. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Next hit will end the round. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Follows up and tags on the lightning kick barrage. Drive rush to keep it going. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Hits him with a stop and pop. Scrapping it out up close. Shows the medium kick. The throw missed. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 2 overhead, but it won't work. The super doesn't hit. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Knockdown and the throw connects. Nowhere to run. Low heavy, but no go. Flashes the blue to stop the justice. Taps him on the toe. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Open anti-air in the clutch. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Both pumps the brakes on the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Poses them with a kick. Fights back with authority. Oh, blocks it. No resources to work with. They gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu putting that MD and whooping ass to work. Will this super art do anything? A real test of nerve here. They are done. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Connect with medium kick. Very. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Opts for the throw. All right. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Very solid corner switch. Will this super art connect? We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their gets? Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Follows up and tags on the lightning kick barrage. Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 1 can't burnout activates. Knockdown and player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of sides. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Checks with a medium kick. This is gonna hurt. Both fighters planning something? Kikoso! Getting it some real damage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Sets up with the jump-in. Okay, here we go. And whiff! They're wide open. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it sick, got amazing. Never say die attitude got them the win.
Final round. Fight!
Who's going to steal this win? Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Grasping it out, up, hits them with a stopping pop. Player one is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect anti-air in the cut. What's next? Jumps! Here comes the corner pressure. Medium kick into. Finds the target. Player two with the win. Oh my God! Super! Oh, we're going full third strike with a callback. Hyokusen opens them right up. Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Let us begin.
I'm number one. Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Neither of them willing to back off. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Hold your breath. Picture perfect punish counter. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a trip. Oicho! That slight doubt is all it took. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Holds out with the block. Jumps. Gets the charges forward. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Quick breather. Parry! Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Good old slap. Clean parry. Jingu Hadouken. Oh, got too eager. Grabs and throws him away. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump. This is gonna hurt. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Saw that coming. The low kick hits. Grasa closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Open. Perfect execution with the anti-air. The pace quickens after trading hits. Anti-air in the clutch. Throw is denied. Player one has the super gauge advantage. Nothing stops this train. Oh, no! What's next? Player one may be able to pull a fast one. Finds the target. Taking chunks out of each other. Punish counter sets the table. What now? beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The overhead denied. Jumps up. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Will this decision pay off for them? Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Grabs them, takes a trip. That drive impact is blocked. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Snipes them out the air. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Jump? Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage. So they should be looking to anti-air instead. Jumps up, picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Oh, says no to the impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Smart play with the throw. Player 2, they're going for the super art. Expect both fighters to crank it up a bit now that we're halfway through the round. Knockdown and... Player 1 pumps the brakes on the impact. You've got to be hit them with a stopping block. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. Still in it with a sliver. And oh my god, they just choked it up. Rent it cleanly. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
To open with a jump in? This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Fantastic awareness. The feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this back wide open. Low heavy. Grabs them. Pancake time. Both sides getting ready. Reads the jump in perfectly. Impact squash. Dangerous range here. Connects with the throw. There's a burnout. What's next? Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Anti-air is in front. It is over. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Casual match. Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Beginning operation.
This will be a fight.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Absorbs the attack and fires back. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The drive parry was successful. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. With the throw. Will this super art connect? Sticks the jump in. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. Takes a trip. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Hopes with a medium kick. Caught in the cross-up. Tried a standard block and got hit with the cross-up. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? A quick breather. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. What'll happen here? Were they baiting them into that? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Ooh, what a smart blow! Somehow manages to block the jump in. Oh, and whip! They're wide open! Oh, yo! Raw super hit! The next touch may decide this round. Impact squash! Closes it out! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Start. This is gonna hurt. This is excellent block. Apparent reversal. This could lead to some big damage. Connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Both fighters have a full drive gauge on deck. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Player 2 crowns them from above. All the throw connects. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Quiet. Oh, yo, rock, super hit. Both have this can lead to some big damage. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Off of me. What? What a sick punish counter. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. The exchange blows. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 2 chases them down. Hold your breath. Beautiful setup with that attack. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. Sticks the jump in. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Everything up until now. And then brushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Grabs and throws them away. Jumps. There's a change of side. Still scrapping for control of the space. Breaks the block with a throw. Player KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Nice toss-up. Gets the jump in. Gets a good read on their opponent. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Great work finding the opening. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Jumps up. Just out of range for that throw. Rushes that off and keeps going. The exchange blows. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side. Jumps in, sets up with the jump in. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? No super art. Player tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Oh, yo! Raw super hit! Okay, here we go. Will this super art do anything? Spin drive smasher! There's a drive impact! Hit out of nowhere! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in? Who will come out on top in this final round? Off for the arrow! That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Cross-up attack. Ooh, what a smart blow. Both sides get drive impact misses. It's off of me. Knuckle wakes them up. Throws them. Okay, here we go. Yo, Rock super here. Player one needs to gotta do better than that. No tries to act quickly, but with the attack. The drive impact doesn't work. What are they gonna do? I can't believe it. What? What a sick punish counter! Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Casual match. Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Pushinryu on the scene!
This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Well-timed command throw there. No good up high. Trips him up. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. What's the play here? Stands firm and blocks the driver. Forcefully closes the gap. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Whiffs the throw. Heading into the end with a super art connect. Player two chases them down. Takes a trip. Not shy with the grab. Goes for the super art. Scrapping it out up close. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? A super art? The super doesn't hit. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Jumps in. Going on the offensive? Player two, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Going in? They're laying into each other. Blocks the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Knockdown and side switch in the corner. Pumps the brakes on the impact. What were they thinking? Wraps it up with a throw. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Sets up the trap. Box Box him with a target combo.
Sorry, no fear.
Well-timed command throw there.
Sorry, no fear.
Goes for the command grab. Player 1 has the life lead. Alright. Still slugging it out here. Deal some damage with that quick combo. What's going to follow the combo? Host takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Alright, goes for the super art?
Party time.
Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Grabs him. Will this super art connect? We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters are playing around with a full drive gauge too. Box him with a target combo. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Uses the truck in there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Sends the shuriken bomb to panic them.
Party time.
Player 2 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Checks them with a projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Oh, says no to the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Hits them with a stopping block. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Wrecks them. A super art? Excellent read. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Looking for a hole. So, what's next? Cruise him from above. Clutch, anti-air. Wasn't looking up. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
This is it. Who's gonna take it all?
Party time.
Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Brushes that off and keeps going. Still plenty of time left. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart engagement. Tries to act quickly but with the attack. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Dangerous range here. Corrects them. Fights back with authority. Vagabond Edge connects. These guys are not giving each other any time to breathe. Arc step. That's gonna leave them rattled. What now? What are they gonna do? Gotta do better than that. The drive impact doesn't work. Player 2 can't let this simmer. This is leaving some big damage. Oh, yo, raw super here. They gotta dig down deep here. They think it's time to bust this out. It is over. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. They are letting it fly from the get-go. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with fireball. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Avoids getting cornered. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage on the team. Oops, they were anticipating that super art. Combo with the target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 has the meter lead. Time's the only thing moving here. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Holds out with the block. Knocks them into the corner in a hurry. Goes for the jump KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? The jump in catches them. What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Gets out of the corner. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Gets the jump in. Going in? Looking for a chance. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Brushes that off and keeps going. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Crowns him from above. Life lead is there, but tends to meet him. Hoping for a good return. Brushing beats assaults him from the air. Okay, here we go. Dangerous range here. The drive impact doesn't work. Getting those shuriken bombs ready. Player two is in a very good spot now. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Will this super art do anything? Both sides, no! Critical art now? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish!
Final round. Fight.
Who will come out on top in this final round?
Man, come on!
Jumps up. Back into the corner. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Now that's how you use an impact. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Catches them out. They trade hits. Nothing stops this train. Oh, and whip. They're wide open. Oh, here we go. Player one is in a very good drive and back misses. Taking chunks out of each other. In a Shogeki. This is over. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.